Hello, this is Morrison, Director of Technology, Dwayne Schaefer, and welcome to TechBytes. Today's TechByte is a quick tutorial on how to use Google Hangouts Meet. Google Hangouts Meet is a virtual meeting tool that allows you to do video conferencing and screen sharing from a distance. To start a new meeting, you go to meets.google.com and select Start a New Meeting. Or if someone's given you a meeting code, you can join that meeting here. Or if you do have a Google Calendar invite that has Hangouts as an option, that should show up here. So let me show you how to start a new meeting from scratch. When you first start a new meeting, if you've never used this device before, it's going to ask you for permissions to see your camera and your microphone. Make sure you allow those. As you can see in the preview window, it's accessed my camera, and hopefully you're hearing me on the microphone. Now, I'm not a big fan of looking at my face while I'm recording these videos, so I think I'm just going to turn that off for the time being, but I could turn it back on later if I choose to. You'll notice under the meeting preview window, you have a unique URL that you can share with other people to join the meeting, and you also have a unique dial-in number and a PIN code. The dial-in number and PIN code are great options if there are issues with computer audio or if someone can't attend the meeting virtually but would like to listen in via the phone. So let's start our meeting. Again, that info is displayed one more time so that you can share that with users if need be. If you're looking to add students or other staff members to the Google Hangouts Meet, you can also add them or send them an invite via their email here. Once you're in the Hangouts Meet, there's a few options. You can turn on closed captions, which is surprisingly very accurate. And I'm just going to leave that on so you can see how accurate it is. At any time, you can disable your microphone. And you can turn your camera on or back off again. Some other options you have: full screen settings, you can change the layout. And then my favorite part is presenting your screen. Now, unfortunately, you will not be able to see what another meeting participant is seeing in terms of your screen. However, I will show you how to turn it on so you know when it's on. So if you hit present now, you can share either your entire screen or just a window. I recommend doing your entire screen just in case you need to close any tabs or navigate between applications. It's going to ask you to select which screen you want to share. And then in just a few moments, it says you are presenting. So other users connected to the platform or to your meeting will be able to see everything that's going on your screen, no matter what you navigate to. This would be a great way for you to teach students from a distance if they need to see your lesson, or if for some reason you're not able to be at school, you can have things going on your screen at home and be sharing that with the rest of your class. As soon as you're done presenting your screen, you can hit stop presenting, and it goes back to your default view. One other thing that I like is, as you can see next around my name icon, you can see just little waves coming out. That's great for anyone who has auditory issues. They can tell when I'm speaking or when different meeting participants are speaking. There's also a few other things, the meeting details. So if you need to provide that information to someone again, the meeting details are here, and attachments. Now, attachments need to be done through a Google Calendar, and I'm going to show you how that works. So I'm going to exit this meeting. So I'm going to leave the call and go back to my home screen. And then I'm going to show you the Google Calendar. So within Google Calendar, if you want to set up a specific time for your class to meet or to meet with someone else via Google Hangouts Meet, you'll start a new calendar event. Put in all of your details. And what I like to do is go to more options, just because that just gives me one screen where everything is that I can add all the details, add guests, and other information about the meeting. So next to add conferencing, this is where you select Hangouts Meet. And then if you want to add attachments, so if you are using Hangouts Meet for a class and you'd like to add a Google document for those students to have access to, or even a presentation to have access to while the meeting is going on, anything that you need them to get to during your meeting, you can add those attachments here, and you can add them through Google Drive. Add your guests, and then hit save. And as you can see here, now that new meeting that I just created is on my list of meetings to join. So I'm going to go ahead and show you one that I created earlier, which is record my Google Meet video. No one else is here yet, so they would be, if anyone tries to join the meeting before it started, they're going to get a screen that says, hey, the meeting hasn't started yet, just hang out for just a couple minutes. And then I'm going to join the meeting. And then in the bottom left corner, you can see where those meeting details were. It shows that this is the title of the meeting, and look, there's an attachment. I need you to go to that, and it's going to send you to that attachment. And that's basically it. That's Google Hangouts Meet. If you have any questions or comments, please use the Google form in the details below, and thank you for watching. Hello again. About 24 hours after I recorded the video you just watched, Google announced that they would be unlocking the advanced features for Google Hangouts Meet for all GSuite users in response to the rising number of educational institutions and businesses closing due to the COVID-19 virus. I thought I would share an update on one feature in particular that I thought you would find useful, and that's Record Meeting. Once you're in the meeting and it's begun, the skinny snowman in the bottom right menu is more options. The very top selection is Record Meeting. Once you select Record Meeting, it's going to make sure that you ask for consent of all participants to start recording the meeting. Once you hit accept, it takes a few seconds and the recording will start. This will record everything that's going on the screen, from the webcams, from all the users or participants, to the chat windows, as well as any screen shares that may happen during the meeting. Once the meeting's over and you are done recording, hit the skinny snowman menu again and choose Stop Recording. Once you stop the recording, Google will start processing the video and send it directly to your drive. Now, don't be alarmed if it doesn't show up right away. It does take some time for the videos to process. It can take anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, just depending on how long the recording is. To find it in your drive, they have created a folder called Meet Recordings. And all of your recordings will go there. As you can see, I have a few different recordings here because I've been practicing this. From here, you can take these recordings and you can throw them into a video editor, or you can share them directly with students who might have missed the lessons. And that's it. That's the update for Google Hangouts Meet. Thank you for watching.